Hello, folks. How's it going? Um, I watched a film the other night that I've been trying to get around to watch for ages. I got it on DVD ages ago, and I copied it with the VLC media player screen recorder. And when I went to watch it, there's no subtitles were coming up. It's funny because they did come up on the DVD, but I'm guessing the screen recorder doesn't record that because it's maybe not organically part of the what you're seeing. Anyway, it was called Marebito, or however you pronounce it in Japanese. I think it's translated into the stranger from afar. Now, I've been waiting to watch this for ages. When I read up about it, I get excited. It sounds really good. And it got good reviews as well. People have read, done a lot of reviews on it, saying it seems to get a lot of praise and cult status, as far as I can tell. But I wasn't that taken with it, to be honest. I think I'm finding that, and I'm sure this Marabito, I'm sure it does deserve more credit than I'm going to give it. But I'm finding myself I was a little bit bored by it. Maybe it was the fact that I was reading subtitles. I don't know, but there was one moment where I sat up and went, "Whoa!" Like, here we go. And that was this scene where, I mean, if you read the synopsis for the film, it will tell you this. So I'm not going to ruin it for you, but this guy is obsessed with fear. He filmed like a murder in the subway, and he's looking into the. He obviously he watches the video back, and he sees. I think it's a woman. Was it a woman? No, there was a bloke. A bloke stabbing himself in the eye, and he looks into his eyes, and he's like, "What? What is he?" Because he's staring at something, and this guy that's narrating the story, and he's the story, but he's filmed this murder. He's watching his video back, and he's saying, "What is this guy in the video looking at to make him so fearful?" The look in his eyes, and he's obsessed with fear, and he wants to feel that fear. Which is, yeah, that's a good. It's a good setup. I've lost my words. So anyway, yeah. So he sets about. He goes back down into the subway where he filmed it. And he discovers these tunnels which lead to this. And it says it's synopsis. It leads into like an underworld full of creatures and things. This is the bit that I sat up with when he ventures into this underworld, as they call it. It was, and he mentions the Mountains of Madness as well. But it's like the film. It's just the scenery that it shows. It is like, you can tell it's just like a drawing or a painting or something that's put into the background to make it look like he's seen all this stuff, and then you can tell that he's on sort of a green screen. But it's the concept of it, going through these tunnels under the ground and coming out into this other dimension with these sort of mountains and weird shapes and weird. That's what grabbed me, and I thought, wow, this. And I thought then the film was going to be set in this other realm, but it wasn't. It didn't last that long. And when they came back into the route, into the normal world, it lost me again a little bit. And the story, I'm sure that there's a lot more merit to it that I'm going to give it, but I just didn't find. I think I'm finding myself a lot more visual. I need sort of concepts of other dimensions and realms. I'm obsessed with things like that. If I ever see anything like that in a film, I'm perked up. I'm there. I'm like, whoa, I'm getting excited. But when it comes back to the real world here, I don't know. It loses me a bit. It's just same old, same old. Oh, anyway, I'm not going to go on too long because, like I say, I wasn't that impressed with it. I'm sure there are going to be people that disagree with that. I absolutely am sure that some of you would disagree with that. It just didn't do it for me. There wasn't enough otherworldly, shit going on, and you get a glimpse actually at one point of these creatures that are supposed to live within this other world. I think they call them the Deros or something, and it doesn't look that good. It wasn't. It was so fleeting, so short, and not that impressive. But Anyway, I'll put a I'll try and find a trailer for it and put it on link so you can have a look at the trailer. But yeah, Marebito, 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 2004, I think it was, Japanese film. Yeah, I've said all I'm going to say. Cheerio for now.